The minute Brenda sent that fax, I'm saying the second she pressed the send button, PG&E's claim department was on the phone to me scheduling a meeting.
So you think that we, let me do it. So you drive me nuts. So you think we scared him, don't you?
Well, they're taking the trouble to send someone. Sure as hell sounds like they're setting up and taking notice. Mr. Foyle?
In the interest of putting this whole thing to rest, PG&E is willing to offer the Jensens $250,000 for their home.
$250,000?
In terms of land value out in Hinckley, Mr. Masery, we feel that's a more than fair price.
How about in terms of medical expenses? $250,000 isn't going to come close to what this family's going to have to spend on doctors.
I understand they've had a bad run of luck, health-wise, and they have my sympathies. But that's not PG&E's fault.
You're kidding, right? Look at these readings. PG&E's own technicians documented toxic levels of hexavalent chromium in those wells on numerous occasions. Everything the Jensens have had is proven reaction to exposure to hexavalent chromium. They have had
Breast cysts, uterine cancer, Hodgkin's disease, immune deficiencies, asthma, chronic nosebleeds.
A million things are gonna cause those problems. Poor diet, bad genes, irresponsible lifestyle. Our offer is final, and it's more than fair.
Wait a minute. I thought we were negotiating here.
$250,000 is all I'm authorized to offer.
I'll present your offer to my clients. I doubt they'll accept.
Mr. Masery, before you go off on some crusade, you might want to remember who it is you're dealing with here. PG&E is a $28 billion corporation.
$28 billion? I didn't know it was that much. Wow! $28 billion! Holy cow!
At least they made an offer.
That wasn't an offer. $1 million would have been an offer. When they said a mail clerk down to jerk me off, waste my time.
Why would they do that?
Because they can. You heard what that kid said. They have $28 billion at their disposal. They can afford to waste all the time in the world.
And you can't?
You think I made of money?
What are you yelling at me for?
Because I'm pissed off.
Good.
Fuck you.
Fuck you back.
I really hate you sometimes, you know that.
Oh, you love me.
All right. I have before me a complaint on behalf of the residents of Hinckley, California, who have filed this lawsuit against Pacific Gas and Electric for damages, medical expenses, and personal trauma due to contamination of the groundwater in their area by the defendant. And I have here 84 motions to strike and demurs submitted by representatives of Pacific Gas and Electric, each one attacking the validity of this complaint. I have reviewed all of the information carefully. I'm ready to give my decision. Before I do, is there anything anyone wants to say?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Very well. In the matter of the plaintiffs of Hinckley, California versus Pacific Gas and Electric, it is the order of this court that each of the 84 motions to strike and demurs are denied, and the causes of action against Pacific Gas and Electric are upheld. On a more personal note, as a resident here in Barstow, which is not far from Hinckley, I'm disturbed by reference to evidence that suggests that not only was hexavalent chromium used, but that your clients actually sent these residents pamphlets telling them that it was good for them. Tell your clients they're going to trial.
Jesus. They look like the Secret Service.
Intimidation. Let the games begin. Show them into the conference room. Donald, Anna, I want to talk to you for a minute. Counselors?
Counselors? Let's be honest here. $20 million is more money than these people have ever dreamed of.
Oh, see, now that pisses me off. First of all, since the demur, we have more than 400 plaintiffs in. Let's be honest, we all know there are more out there. They may not be the most sophisticated people, but they do know how to divide, and $20 million isn't shit when you split it between them.
Aaron?
Second of all, these people don't dream about being rich. They dream about being able to watch their kids swim in a pool without worrying that they'll have to have a hysterectomy at the age of 20, like Rosa Diaz, a client of ours, or have their spine deteriorate like Stan Bloom, another client of ours. So before you come back here with another lame-ass offer, I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Walker. Or what you might expect someone to pay you for your uterus, Miss Sanchez. Then you take out your calculator and you multiply that number by 100. Anything less than that is a waste of our time. By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from a well in Hinckley.
I think this meeting's over.
Damn right it is.